Hello everybody, this is Ben85. Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 19 Season 2. And as you can probably guess, I'm getting prepped here for harvesting. Fields are ready. I'm getting some other stuff done right now. Don't know what this guy is doing. Why are you just turning around in the middle of the field? I swear, sometimes they do that all the time. I don't know what it is with this field. There's some weird spots. But this guy is spreading on some of the fields that I can still spread on. This field I won't be able to because it's too tall. So I'll have to use the high boy one that we have. Not a big deal. There, you happy? Good to go now? Okay, hopefully. Let him continue. Yeah, this guy's spraying for weeds. Got a little bit to clean up here, but all of this has been sprayed. Don't think this one's been sprayed yet. But we're getting there. I'm not going to worry about 8, not going to worry about 50, because those are going to get harvested here. But I wanted to talk about something first here. I really want this field, number 48 here. I want to plant corn, or not corn, I want grass on it. So that we can have grass here for baling. Which means we're going to have to purchase this guy for almost $400,000. That'll get us all of that. Now that means these guys here, I believe, are ready to harvest, right? So, I mean, it gives us some cash to come back with. But what it also means is, well, we need to do some purchasing. And if you look at this, I am not ready. Oats are still low. Sunflowers are low. Soybeans are coming up. Corn's coming up. I need to wait. So I know this is going to break what I said before. But at the moment, we're going to take out a loan. We're going to pay for it for a few days here. And then we're going to pay it back right away. Alright? I promise. We're going to pay it back. I'm going to take out $450,000. This is kind of painful. But at the same time, it needs to be done. $450,000, alright? So this will allow us to buy... let's go here. We want to purchase this field right here. Yep. Look at that. That is a lot of land. I would like to purchase that one too, but for another day. I want this field. We'll get this one later. Or should we just get it now? We're going to pay it all back. I mean, 266. You know what? Let's just do it. Don't worry, we're good for the money. So there's that. We'll just take out. We'll just do 700. We'll pay it back. Not a worry. Yes. Purchase. Buy. Yes. That one is ready. Yeah, it's ready to harvest. So now we got a bunch of fields we need to harvest, which is good. I'm all for that. Next thing we need to look at here is the weather coming up here. Looks pretty good for the next couple days. Some drying capability if need be. So I am actually going to start combining. But before I do that, I want to go into miscellaneous here, and I want to buy another vehicle workshop. I know I've already got one, but I want to put one in over here too, for the simple reason that I have a lot of problems getting the bigger equipment in by our other workshop. Why is this so crooked? So I want to put one in over here. Like so. So our bigger equipment can be serviced over here because we need to get this guy ready to go. I guess I don't have fuel in it yet. It's the head that I need to really get ready here. So I'm going to drop the head off here. We'll repair it. I'll go get some fuel. Oh, go by the ladder. Pick this up and we're going to start harvesting stuff. And like I said, we're going to drop the straw swath down. I don't think I'm going to do it on the big field here. We're going to do it on some of the smaller fields to bale those. And then we get to try out the new bale system. So I'm excited for that. So let me get going here. We also need to plant this in grass, but I will do that as time allows for it. I've just got a lot of things to do. Luckily, as far as fertilizing goes, it'll be the last step of fertilizing, so everything will be at stage 3 then, and we won't have to worry about it anymore. If you're gonna just stop for him, I'm just gonna go around you. And our equipment is starting to move. Ooh, almost hit the mailbox. In the sheds. I don't know why that is, but I'm having a lot of trouble with it. So I gotta fight to get stuff out, and if I can't get them out of the shed, I end up having to basically send it back to the shop and go pick it up at the shop. I had to do that for the trailer, for the grain head, and that's not an ideal situation, but there we go. Fill her up with fuel. Definitely needs fuel, and then I'm gonna fix this guy up and get going. So I'll probably see you guys when we can start baling, hopefully. You know, I forgot how nice square baling is. You just keep rolling. You don't have to stop, you don't have to wait for the bale to tie, it just does its thing. Gosh, this is so nice. So I am busy harvesting. I'm actually taking off the last field of cereal crop up there. We'll have to switch back pretty soon here and empty the combine out. So I have a feeling he's going to have a full grain tank pretty soon here. But we're getting our bales set for the year. I'm officially out of straw right now, and I need to bed them down at the end of the day, so I need to get these bales back home. Not yet though. I'm going to bale a whole bunch of them before we bring them home. Based on the forecast, it looks like we're going to have some time tomorrow morning too if we need to pick up bales. Yep, there we go. I have not been using the semi actually. With these crops, they go slow enough. I have enough time to take this grain bin all the way back to our silos, unload it, and get back before he's full again. Actually works out really nice. I'm still working on fertilizing stuff. Waiting for my prices to go up more. So we got this field, this one, and working on this is the last one. I'm still, like I said, working on fertilizing. He's working down here. Oop, getting a little close there. So this one did a weird thing, and so did this one where it didn't fertilize properly. This one was doing a weird thing because I just sprayed it for weeds, so these other ones I haven't sprayed for weeds yet. I'm going to fertilize them first, but we're just going to have to wait for it to tick over to the next set of summer, and then we'll go through with the high boy spreader and sprayer combo, and that'll get us all of our fertilizing caught up, I believe. I have to see how many bales this guy has made here. Let's see where we're at. I was doing the math. I think we were averaging about, what did I have it set at? 5? No, 3. It's either 4 or 5. This thing also takes off a wider swath. I can almost get that whole part there in one shot. If I line it up perfectly, sometimes I can. I think it was 5 bales per day and a half is what I was originally thinking. So that means on 3 days you got 10, on 6 days you have 20, and you have used 40 bales on 12 days. So that'd be one season, and then you do 40 times 4, you get 160. So I think that was on the high side. I was looking at 160 bales I'd like to put into that bale unit. Which that's a lot of bales. We're gonna have to see. All I was doing was taking this field off here. I want to see how much is actually here. So we'll make one more pass up here and see where we're at and see how many bales we've made. But yeah, not having to slow down to tie the bales is just awesome. Alright, so we'll stop here. I'm going to back him up so he's not in the way of the combine. Combine is coming this way, so we got a little bit of time. So let's check our stats here. This one, right? So we made 96 bales. So if we do this amount of space on that field all the way down, actually we probably could do it. Let me see here.
100 bales.
Yeah, we'll let them do another pass or two, and then we'll probably switch the straw swath off and let them do normal combining, and we'll make all those bales and we'll see where we're at, but I think that should work out just fine. And then we'll have to start picking the bales up, and we'll get to see how those buildings work. So I'll bring you guys back for that. Well, I can definitely feel the time pressure of trying to get stuff done. It's starting to show up. I think it's with all the acreage we're running. We're running a lot of acres, and it's going to be a struggle, I think, to get some things done to the point where when fall comes around and we got to do some harvesting, I feel like we may need another combine. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get everything harvested. And if that's the case, it's going to get real hectic, and we're going to have to see how things go. But I'm starting to plant all the fields here that we harvested cereal crops off. I'm just going to put black beans on them because it's quick and easy. Don't have to do any cultivating. I know we used to put corn on this, but we've been having trouble getting corn harvested late. Black beans grows pretty darn fast, and when you can do it this wide of a set. Actually, now that I think about it, I've been running this guy at 6 miles per hour, and I don't need to because this guy can cruise. What are you doing, buddy? Nah, turning around. Should probably get him going. Starting to run out of money. But at the same time, there you go. We'll get him running. We just had a great demand. Oh, jeez. That is such a good price for soybeans. I think it is, at least. Let me look. Yeah, they're talking like 3,700 is the top, and right now we're sitting at 39. So I gotta get that sold here before that runs out. This is the guy I was looking for. I had a little hiccup in recording here, so I actually recorded a bit of getting these bales, and the recording didn't go through, so we'll go deliver these now, and then we can go pick up some more. This field's gonna get some grass on it. I got it plowed up just because it was in need of plowing. So let's see how these buildings work. I'm told they're seasons capable. Everything's supposed to work. I don't know if you just drop them Or drive up? I don't know. I don't know if there's a GUI. I don't know what to do here. So we're gonna learn together. This should be fun. Alright, so if I just pull up here. So they're not showing as being available yet because they're not in the unloading position. So let's put them upright so they are in the loading position, or unloading position. Back it up here. Like I said, I don't know if it's here, if it's back here that we have to do it, because it seemed like, so I'm not seeing anything. So let's just unload them. Oh, it was right in. Oh, would you look at that? Go back to that position. Well, that's really quick. And we've got 4, 8, 12, 16 bales. Would you look at that? Ooh, frames are struggling at the moment. You guys can probably see it, it's really choppy. Well, I guess we're gonna have to go get some more bales. Actually, well, I guess I'll use this tractor. I was having issues with this tractor. The duals are getting in the way in the back. Oh, I missed the spot there and there. Oh, I'm gonna have to go along there and clean that all up with the spreader. I have to check here too. I mean, we're starting to get that stuff planting. The biggest thing is we don't want the bales to get wet. Have to look here, forecast wise. Well, it looks like most of Friday's good. Oh, I guess we're gonna get all of tomorrow. Well, then I'm not so concerned. We'll get everything done then. If you watch here, yeah, see it hits, but it still grabs it. Does a decent job. It seems to be quicker at picking up because it flips up. And this one, what's interesting is it, I'll show you on the next cycle here. So it places it on the back portion and then it pushes it forward, and I feel like that's backwards from what the FS17 version did. It's kind of interesting. Like I said, it seems to stack a lot quicker, so you can kind of cruise along here, not have to wait as much. That time I had to wait. There we go. But boy, does it feel good working with square bales. I love it. I'm actually going to let them sit probably now that I know that, oops, it's not supposed to rain overnight, so our bales will be safe. There we go. A few more here. And I can't show you. I could have showed you in the earlier clip, but like I said, that one didn't work. I reloaded the game, so if I do go to it, it'll say 0 bales created. We're actually at 199 bales, which is just about perfect. Because if I look at, there we go, grabbed it. Garage. Actually, no. I don't have to go to garage. I can go to buildings, miscellaneous. Yeah, right here. So these guys hold, 400, 420. Oh, well, here I was thinking it was only 200 bales that it held, so it holds 420. We've got a lot more capacity then. Shoot. Well, then it won't be a problem. There we go. Doesn't always grab. I think the fact that it just pinches it instead of running it up the little tray that it had, the elevator, is what helps it out. It does seem to grab them when they're sideways, which is cool. Now we'll have to see how high that they actually stack them up. I should put a driveway right there. Oof. So it doesn't automatically know that it's full. That's good to know. Probably could go this way. Start using this as our field road going through here. Now that we own so many fields, it's so easy to just maneuver our way through here and make our way through the map. I don't feel bad about it because, you know, it's all our land now. This guy's gonna run out of fuel pretty soon though. I gotta be careful. 121 hours. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to buy some new equipment going into this fall. And not just replacing stuff, I think we're gonna have to buy some new sets so that we have more, if you want to call it, manpower to do the things that we need to do. It's what it's going to take, because we've got a lot of crops in the ground and we need to keep rolling with it. If I would have had another tractor available to me, I could have been planting while harvesting, but I had to wait until harvesting was done because I only have one big tractor that can use the big grain chaser, and the big planter. So I don't have an option, you know? It is what it is. Now, I want to check this out, because I need to feed the animals tonight. Let me check here. Yeah, we're all in the red right now. So I want to see how these straw bales work. Look at that. This is so cool that it's just getting put in, and because it's... Oh, so that it's stable, it actually shows it like that. Interesting. Alright, so I'm just going to park this over here for now. Actually no. We're not going to make that turn. It doesn't turn as sharp as you would like it to. We got to get out of the way so that we're not in the way of the mixer truck. That should work. Alright, let's get this guy out of here. I want to see how the unloading works of the bales out of the building. See if it's decent or not. Well, we got some bales in here. We gotta pump them out. Might as well start the water up while we're at it. We got quite a bit of manure that's piling up too, and I don't really have any fields to put it on right now because I just don't have the time to do it. Remember how last year was like, time, we're struggling on time. Well, we're starting to struggle on time even more. And apparently lately, we're struggling on frames too. Because the game is running closer and closer to 30 frames, sometimes less. That's why it's getting a little rough at times here. I think this whole thing will end up going into it too. I was on the wrong one. Maybe not. Maybe so. Almost. So let's dump the rest of this, simply because I don't want to deal with mixed bales inside there, just in case it causes a problem. So let's get rid of the last round straw bale that we have. Excuse me. Alright. Let's see how this unloading works. I'm very curious. If I just pull into here. Doesn't really show anything. If I go here, don't have any prompts for it. Do I have prompts if I go here? Just my feet? Ah, right there it is. So now I have I can select how many I want to pull out of there. So if I want to pull out 4 bales, confirm. Now there's 4 bales waiting for me here. Oh. Helper I has completed their task. Not this guy, this guy. Alright, you just hang out there, because I'm not done with you yet. And I don't have my big forks yet. Still have to go get those from the shop. Oops. So it looks like ideally you'd want to do like 3 bales at a time. It looks like it'll stack 3 bales high. These bales feel heavier on the fork. Oop. I'm not used to using square bales. There we go. We'll hold on to this bale for now. I'm pretty sure we're gonna need it. But for now we're just oh, oops. I put it back inside. Well, I guess we will wait and see if we need it. I'm gonna keep working along here, and I gotta finish feeding these guys. Obviously we got some hay bales hanging out in there that are surviving, but actually we need to go around this way. So this is the ideal way to chip or chop hay or straw into here. I also want to try one other thing. I will probably not do this. Let's grab 1 bale. I want to see if this is possible with the mods that we have installed. Dang it! I did it again. Okay. I need to stop. Oh. Oh. Oh, did you see that? Oh, it puts it straight into the mixer then. I bet you it will. I bet you we can roll the mixer down in here. Ooh. I wonder if the bale chopper will do that. Okay, we're gonna have to try that, I think. First, I want to take... Oop. Just to hit a bump or something. Okay. Let's take you over here, because I know this place is in need of straw. I think it goes... So if I go here, and I cut that open, darn it. I don't think I did this right. Okay, let me go grab a bucket quick. Alright, so here's a bucket. So I guess I would have had to see where the tip point was, which I'm guessing is right in here, actually. Yeah. I wonder if you couldn't just take a bale and deliver right to there. I'm not going to do it. I mean, I might do it once here to try to see if I can determine how it works. You know, just for experiment purposes, but obviously if we would have had the bale there, I bet you could have just cut it on the ground. I don't know, we'll have to try it another time here. But that part's good. Oh, I didn't want to start it back up. I wanted to grab this guy. I was thinking, well, let's just use our mixer truck and grab a bale, but we don't have hay bales over there. We just have straw bales. Let's see. Right about. Oh, there it is. I guess we'll see if this allows us to load it in. Okay, so that's full. And we got half a bale in there. Let's just take it down there and see if we can put bales straight into here. Because if we can, that would be amazing. So let me just put it right here. We'll open the menu, and there's no free space. So we can't do that. I bet you could put like one bale in at a time, which is not what we're looking for. Are you just hanging out there for now? Now, I may not put straw bales in here, but you can put straw bales into your mix, which means that this should be viewable. No. Oh. Alright, so I guess we're gonna have to load them ourselves anyways. This one will say no bales available. Well, you can always be hopeful, right? Alright, well, I'm gonna keep working with the bales and we'll see how far we get and finish up the episode with hopefully half a shed full of straw bales. Well, a few more bales left here. I think there's like 7 of them stacked up. Then we gotta get planting. Man, it's the afternoon already. And unfortunately, and I'll show you guys what I ended up doing. It rained this morning. As I was fast forwarding, all of a sudden it rained for a short bit. So all the bales got compromised that were laying down except for the 2 loads we brought back. So we had 32 full bales and then the rest of them are like 37 something. Here, it'll pick that one up. So if we go up here, they're, yeah, 37.65. So we lost, what, 235 units out of each bale? Which actually sucks. I'll have to do the math here when we get it back. Can we put that into transport mode? Yeah, we can. Well, I guess that ends up fitting in there decent. Little gaps in the bales. So we do got a lot of bales in there. And I gotta be honest with you guys, having a shed full of stacked bales like that, like I've seen a lot of the mods before where you can put bales into them and they're like the hay, what do they call it, hayloft or something. I think that's in the regular game, but I think that's all chopped stuff. I don't think you can put bales in there. But most of your mods are the bales, you can't actually see them. This is one of the few where you can actually see all of the bales lined up there, which to me I think is really neat. And it's so nice knowing that you got all these bales stacked up and they're not going to move and they're not going to fall over and you're not going to have to set them back up again later on. I mean, I did that so many times with other sheds and other well, I guess save games you could call it. So it's been nice. You can see we sold all of our soybeans that we had in there, so we got a stack. Let's send this out for shipped. I'm assuming it's gonna, oh, it is gonna flip it. Hey, wait a minute. That bale can't stay there. That's a bug in the scripting. You can't do that. Alright, so we'll pull this out a little bit. He's gonna keep folding up here. But I mean, we got a nice stack of bales. What does it go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 high. Are they actually there? Like, oh yeah, you can climb on them. Look at that. We got a hayloft. So if we go in here, we've got 195. It's supposed to be times 4,000. We should have 780 units. And we have 740 units. So if you do the math, wait a second. There we go. We're missing 10 bales worth is what we lost. So I mean, it's not huge, but still not perfect. It's unfortunate. I can get this guy rolling. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to splice that at some point there. What are the chances? 2 recording errors in the same episode. It's ridiculous. I ran out of space in my hard drive, so it cut out. And luckily, I saw it cut out just as I was working on this. There we go. So we're gonna get some black beans going here. I'm probably gonna have to use my tender truck to go get some fertilizer and seeds because this guy's gonna run out somewhere out in the field here, probably in that next field, and I don't want to take this all the way back to try to get him filled up, so it'll be a perfect place for us to do this on. And it didn't get that very corner. That'll be fine. But while we're at it here, we have the cash because we just sold them all. See, it's down to 35, so we definitely made some money off of that. Let's repay a bunch of this. Remember, we got to get rid of our loan. We don't want our loan. We didn't want to go in debt. I think we're going to leave, what, 150 probably for now. Yeah. We'll sit at 150,000 for now that we need to repay back, but we'll do that pretty quick because we do have a lot of corn. Let's see. Corn's almost at its peak, and well, sunflowers are not. So corn we're going to be able to sell a bunch of. And if you look here, we've got 800,000 and we've almost got it up to 1,500. If we can get up to 1,500, we'll have $1.2 million worth of corn to sell. That will be awesome. But that's going to be for another day. This episode's running long. So I'm going to hopefully get everything planted here. We've got crops. We got straw all harvested here. And actually, now that I think about it, I want to try something before we leave. Remember, because it was giving you the option to pick up. I'm wondering if this guy is the one that allows you to do it. Like if you come in here, put this guy on the pad, press R. No, you still can't. I'll have to look into that and see what's causing that, but I'm thinking I really need to fill this guy up with fuel because I'm going to leave him stranded somewhere. But I'm going to leave you guys at that. So thank you guys all for watching. And as always, guys, take it easy.